I had a little spot here above my lip for 3 years. Every year I would ask my dermatologist, what is this? He went from acne to an enlarged pore. To the 3rd year he said, would you feel better if I cut it out, and biopsied it? Came back as cancer. I had the Mohs surgery, which is skin salvaging surgery. The doctor told me to prepare for being in his office from 3 to 4 hours for the surgery, which I thought was quite strange. It's just a small spot. They did 3 passes. I was left with a quarter-size hole here, and so thin I could put my tongue up between my teeth and see the bumps on my tongue. He, having to fill that hole, cut where he thought my vermilion line would be, and cut my nose from my face, lifted that, took all this skin and swirled it in and stitched it up. You can imagine the scar tissue here was horrific. Eventually, I came to Debbie and she helped me with my scar as well. I've had doctors tell me how great the surgery went and what a great job he did, but I know that I can see the scar when I look in the mirror. I'd never thought about how I looked. Now it seems that that's on my mind all the time. I'm hoping that with this procedure that I will be able to get my vermilion line back on my lip and have what looks to be a more full, even side, even lips. After the procedure, I hope to go back to a place where I have very good self-confidence and I was at ease when I'd meet new people. And just to get my self-esteem back so I feel like a whole person again. I feel like something was taken away from me and I need to get it back.
So I was born with a cleft lip. I had about 8 to 10 surgeries completely. The first one I was 3 months of age. The last one I would say I was 15. I'm 27 now. And it's been very difficult for me for going through middle school. I was bullied a lot in school. I mean, a lot of kids get bullied at school either way, but I think it was like the majority of just me, you know, fingers point at me because of that. I didn't really have friends. I was always alone at school. It has affected me because I'm kind of a mean person. I'm not a mean person, but I'm very defensive. I'm very defensive person because of it. I have grown up to be very defensive. People say, oh, well, you can't really tell that much. And it makes me feel good, but then I know it, that, you know, that it's still there. I've been to many appointments and telling me that a lot of people told me, oh, what? I don't think you can let them know that scar. That would take so many sections to do. So that really discouraged me from doing something. I saw something about scar camouflage in the internet and I started looking into that. So then this place came up and I made the call. She's planning to give my lip more of a shape in the top, kind of like a lip liner shape thing, but not a visible color. I think for my lip to look a little bit normal like other people's, it'll make me feel more better about myself. I'm not sure of who I am, but it'll probably give me a lot of confidence.
The morning starts like any other. I find myself in front of a mirror, picking out my imperfections. Scared the world might see the flaws I see, but should it really matter? Why does it mean so much to me? I wish I could believe in a
It's awesome. I love it. And I love the fact that my lips look even, like they've never looked in decades. I have greater confidence. I feel like I look better. I look more polished all the time. I don't have to worry about my appearance because my appearance has taken care of itself. When I'm talking to people, I don't recognize that they're focusing in on my lips or my scars. People look me in the eye now instead of at my lips. I notice that, and that helps me to be more confident.
When I looked at the mirror, I was like, wow, that looks amazing. You can actually see a shape to the lip. I was very shy to take pictures just because of the same reason. Now I can take more pictures and have that confidence that once I didn't have. I'm able to stare at people's faces now instead of looking away when I'm having a conversation with the person. I just didn't want them to notice the lip. Just being more outgoing, it has changed me from the outside. I don't think my lips being changed could change what I feel emotionally. Maybe in time it could happen. Maybe it can change me in the long run. We'll see.